this collection. I didn't get around to answering them comments till today because I was busy yesterday. I went up there to Hardy and I got this firewood. And I just kind of sawed it up in pieces small enough I could load it. There's still 2 big pieces of wood to fit the stove. I'm gonna have to work it up.
I was gonna say I can't load it.
But they keep saying we're gonna get 2 foot of snow up here in southern Missouri. Well, we're only like, as the crow flies, we're only like 10 miles from the Missouri state line. So even though I'm heating with propane, I like to, we're using wood over in the house. Propane in the store.
Okay, where are we going?
Okay. I really hadn't done any more to Little B, and somebody mentioned in the comments it might be a spark plug. But I put 4 new Autolite spark plugs in here, brand new ones, because it had tapered seat, 13/16 socket, takes my car spark plugs in it when I got it, and I had a brand new Autolite. I bought a supply of them, and I put brand new Autolite plugs in it. And I hadn't did any more to it, but I'm gonna run a compression test on it, and that'll tell you a lot whether you got.
Okay.
Go from there.
Okay. Now where are we going?
Over to the H.
Over to the H.
Hadn't done any more to the H. But unfortunately,
oh no,
this has been left open right here.
And
the radiator's been left open. And something has built a nest on top of that radiator. See all that stuff?
Yeah.
So now I'm gonna have to take the radiator out. Even though there's antifreeze down here, I'm gonna have to take the radiator out while I can turn it upside down and flush it and wash all that off the top of the cores.
Oh, you're gonna destroy somebody's nest. Oh.
Well, he may have had rags and stuff in there, and they got.
It could be a birdie.
But I did find a fan belt for it.
Oh.
Kind of old and stiff, but fan belt didn't fit it.
That's okay.
And
you're
besides
old.
That, I'm gonna have to get in here.
Look at there.
And
A neat
clean
round
this
spaghetti
thread
you can eat with a
because
spoon.
you take this bolt out right here.
Oh.
Take this bolt
Grandiose.
and
Yes.
screw out, and this gets. You can tighten. That's where you tighten your fan belt. This is on threads, and you screw it in or screw it out. You got to screw it out, put the belt on, and then you tighten it up.
Okie dokie pokey.
I still got to put the tires on it and a bunch of stuff to that.
What? One tire's good enough.
If you look here.
Okay, what are we looking at?
I have moved that junk H. And I moved that junk H transmission.
Oh,
There's
yay!
no around back. So I've been doing a couple of Debbie's little honeybee jobs.
Yay!
Okay, we're going to go over here and talk about that.
Okay. Okay.
I'm going to put this lift on the back of my M.
I know you done told us.
I know, but look, me.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Because it's got a swinging
Actually, I'm
drawbar.
not sorry.
That's an original M drawbar. This lift right here, I had this on there. But that drawbar is hooked onto this piece right here. And they got some clamps, and it's not got holes in it. You can't adjust it very easy, and it's too short anyway.
So
Tractor Man 44 informs me that them's a Swartz. If you look, this and here's the same thing. It just has been used by Randall, used and abused, and I've had to weld on it and different stuff.
Yeah.
It's got a little different set of arms.
Yeah, Randy's.
This here's in better shape.
If you guys see me, you can tell I'm abused.
But
Used and abused.
Informed me that the name brand of this is a Swartz. So.
Oh, and Tractor Man, I want to tell you, grab your partner, do-si-do, swing them round, and don't you know?
Yeah, folks, it's a rare occasion that I ever get Debbie scoped like that. That don't happen very few
We're not talking about goats. We're talking about tractor square dancing.
Yeah, I know that, but I was talking about when you didn't have an answer.
Well, I had an answer, but it's called punching in your snoot, and
okay.
We're not allowed to do that.
And Also, Tractor Man 44 made a couple comments on there that he's got tractors he's going to sell, and, you know, tell him what all he's got to sell. The thing about it is, when I went to that auction, I already had 25 tractors, and I didn't intend to buy any. But I just hated...
You know what? Your intention was not very intentionable.
I hated to see that scrap man get them. If they'd been anything but farmalls, I wouldn't even bought them. If they'd been old John Deeres or something else, I wouldn't bought them. But I grew up with these old farmalls.
So?
I grew up with
I grew up with you, and I don't sell you.
Well, I know that. But anyway...
Anybody need a good liver? Randy might have one.
There was 3 tractors inside that barn, and I bought 2 of them. I bought the B and the Super M, and I didn't buy that other H.
Okay.
And that's what happened to it. That guy with that skid steer and scraper, he's one bought it.
Well, I can't help it. You can't save them all.
I bet on it.
You're not Elon Musk. You ain't got all the money in the world.
For some reason I quit on it. Anyway, I don't know if he made any money on it or not, but that's the only one.
It doesn't matter. It was
the rest
his.
of the tractors are sold. A lot of them would have run and was pretty good tractors, and they sold cheap enough and well worth the money, but it wasn't scrap men buying them. It's people that thought they could get them running again and use them or flip them or something. You know, they wasn't going to go just for pure deal scrap.
Okie dokie.
But anyway,
yes.
Them comments Tractor Man made, I answered them or attempted to answer them. The next thing I know, YouTube deleted them. And YouTube does that sometimes if people's wanting to sell something. You know, comments on there and they're trying to sell something. YouTube will delete their comments. It wasn't me deleted your comments. They just disappeared.
Yeah.
You know, they may be somewhere in that computer, somewhere there, but I don't know where they're at. Anyway, I didn't see them on the dashboard or anywhere else.
We're not computer savvy.
But it's a cold day today.
I don't know. I had the clothesline full.
Anyway, but I'll do an A and a B video in a few days. But I'm going to put this lift on the back of this tractor.
Yes.
And then I've got a deal that fits on 3-point.
Yes.
That was off of a post hole auger. Well, I've got a little deal with a jack on it that swings and swivels you can put on the back of your truck to lift stuff like your wheelchair or something. I'm going to weld that up to it and fix that on there. I'm going to fix me a toolbar or whatever you want to call it, you know, that I can pick up motors and lower it hydraulic.
You're not going to use
side to side.
that thing. You'll run it.
So it'd make it easier to... What I like to do with old motors is grease them up real good. In old truck cabs that ain't got no seats in it, I can put 2 or 3 motors inside there, you know, and close the doors. And they're out of the weather and they ain't in the way in the shop and stuff like that. And that's what I need, something that I can... You can't really do it with a front end loader, but what I'm going to rig up, I'll be able to extend that out and set in there real easy. And there's Debbie's gooses that the person was hearing.
Yes. Hi, Goosey Lucy's.
She's got them white
Hi,
Chinese,
darlings.
and she's got them geese there, and they separate each other.
Yes.
They stay in 2 different groups.
Well, there's a white one with these.
Oh, well,
It may have just flew over the fence, though, because they can fly.
The geese can fly pretty good. But anyway, that'll pretty much be the video for today. You know,
Short and sweet.
short and sweet. But see this H, that'd be a swing and draw bar if it had the top piece still on it. But I want a swing and draw bar, and I like it where you can take the bolts and put it in there and move it over and it stays where you put it.
Right.
Off to one side or the other, you know.
Right.
Sometimes you're pulling a braking plow or a disc or something, and you know, some kind of pull type implement, and you want it to be offset to one side.
Right.
And you, like your hay baler, you're going down the road with your hay baler, you kick it around in transport mode, and then you can set this over, and then that hay baler's falling behind you instead of off to one side of your tractor going down the highway.
Right.
But
Right.
anyway,
Or you can set it way over where it hits all the vehicles you meet.
you set it back over the way the other day and hit them concrete on them bridges.
Like my dad did.
Yeah, her dad hit the concrete abutment on a bridge
with the little wheel.
and knocked the little wheel off the hay baler. But he tore some other stuff too. But the little trailing wheel on your reel,
Yeah.
he knocked it plumb off. She do had a story about her dad.
Yeah, my poor daddy.
But anyway, you know.
It happens when you get old.
Me and Debbie used to know this guy,
Yeah.
and we called him Hot Dog Bob.
I don't
You want to tell a story about Hot Dog Bob?
I don't remember Hot Dog Bob.
He was a big old boy, and his wife had him on a diet, and he'd come into Walmart. Yeah, well, she says not to tell that story. He's not here with us anymore anyway.
I'm gonna pause this for a minute while I do some
Weapon.
some whapping.
Anyway, it's good to know that them's a Schwartz list. See how you find something, you can learn something from anybody, anywhere on the internet, you know.
Is there no name on it?
You know. No, there's no name on it, but it's made the same.
Uh-huh.
It was painted yellow, and they, you know, same basic design, same kind of metal and everything. It's just different arms.
Well, I see some numbers right over there.
What?
I see some numbers right over there.
That may have just been numbers in the middle of it. They may have recycled something.
Nothing wrong with recycling.
Anyway,
I'm thinking about recycling Randy.
eventually what I want to do with that OM
Uh-huh.
is get that top off of that Super M on it.
Mm-hmm.
And get that live hydraulic of that Super M on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that'll be the one I keep, I guess.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna put that one new tire on it. Maybe I'll get lucky somewhere and find another new tire, and I'll have a tractor with new tires on it for once in my life. My daddy has bought new tires for
Wow.
tractors, but I never have bought a new rear tractor tire yet.
Well, it's not my fault.
Well, I could have.
You're a poor dude.
I just hate to spend the money what they want for a brand new tire. I don't want to buy one retail.
I put new tires in my little car
I know you did.
because they were bald and had wires showing.
And she never had any tire trouble with them old tires. She put new tires on her, and I was driving it.
You run off the
right off the road
road.
here.
Yeah, you run off the
and
road.
one of the tires blew out, went bad.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why the sidewall just come out of it.
Because you ran off the road.
Well, yeah, I think I had to drive off the edge of the road because somebody wanted my side of the road too.
Well, then I got a nail
like
in
they
it.
do. And
But that's easy to get nailed in it around
I took
here.
her back to Walmart, and they didn't say nothing. They just give her another new tire.
That's because I got road hazard.
And then another one had said here, her card said here it hadn't been moved in 4 or 5 days. She come out and looked, and it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
So I put a spare back on. She went down there and they fixed it. They didn't ever tell her why it
I
went
think it
flat.
had a nail in it.
Anyway, but I sold a lot of new tires. That's the only new tires we ever bought. We bought new tractor
Well, they
tires
didn't have the ones I wanted.
when we was in the business.
You have to order them.
When we was in the tire business,
I wanted solid
bought-
rubber tires.
we bought a lot of new tractor tires, but it's for customers, you know. We'd make them pay us half of what the tire was going to cost before we ever ordered it, and have that guy out of Memphis, a truck out of Memphis, come up here once a week and bring us a load of new tires for people.
Do you think solid rubber tires would be good on that, on little Judy?
It'd fall apart
Why would it fall apart?
because it jars teeth, you know. It kind of like when I bought.
Then why did you buy that solid rubber tire bicycle
That's what I
for?
was wondering, like when I bought a solid rubber tire bicycle for little Randy.
Is that why he had so many wrecks?
Yeah.
You're
That's what he
meanie.
claims. That's what he claimed.
You meanie.
Anyway. But The days are starting to get a little longer.
Really, they are? I couldn't tell.
Anyway, the days are getting longer, and because we're past the solstice. And the sun up there feels good.
Yes, it does feel good, but my fingers aren't pointing at the sun.
There's still a little bit of wind. And it's
Not too bad, because
it's in the 30s. It's not 40.
the doohickey up there ain't spinning real fast.
And okay, there's something I was going to tell about.
Oh, no.
The CSOM all the time ain't got no hood on it.
Yes, I see those.
Well, the reason I do that,
Is so you can
if I
take...
want to drag something
Yes,
backwards,
you can...
I can hook my chain around here or here.
Uh-huh.
And I've seen people hook the hook in right there.
Uh-huh.
And you hook that hook in right there,
Uh-huh, that's not good.
that chain will come up there and ruin your radiator.
Uh-huh, so don't do that.
Or if you got a hood on, it'll bend your hood up.
So don't do that.
And I don't know, I just leave the hood off of it. I've got a good grill.
Look at that, hieroglyphics. Wow, this tractor's been around forever.
What that says
Yeah?
is the antifreeze is minus 25.
Uh-huh.
It was minus 10.
Oh.
And I took a gallon out of it, and I put a new gallon in it, and started up and warmed it up, and now it's minus 25.
Oh, I like my hieroglyphic thing
It'll never
better.
be to minus 10 here in Arkansas. And it's sure never gonna get to minus 25.
Well, don't say that. It'll probably do it just to show you it can.
Anyway,
Well, you got a linky plug.
yeah. That's a sign your engine's starting to go down. When you start getting
no.
oil coming out around
Oh,
your spark plugs
no.
like that, that's a sign your motor's starting to, your rings is getting bad.
Oh, dear.
Yep. Either your rings or your valve guides is worn, you're getting too much oil in there.
Oh, dear.
But them plugs may not be sealing good. Them some old crappy Champion plugs. And I'd put a new set of oil lights in here, and somebody absconded with them and stuck them in there.
I know. Can you believe that? Whoever you were that stole his spark plugs, I hope you really needed them.
Yeah, seriously. I left it over at other place, and they filled the air cleaner up with water.
Yep.
They turned the filter around.
Yep.
The inline filter that I had on that gas hose, they turned it around the other way where the dirty side was the carburetor, and it flushed all the dirt down into the carburetor
Oh, jeepers.
and everything. So what I did this year when I went to bale hay, I put that deal on the back where I could mow, rake, and bale with one tractor.
Right.
And this is the only tractor I took over there. And at the end of the day, when I left for the night, I drove it up in the woods, way up in the woods, and hit it. Where anybody driving by, they can look out there and they don't see no tractor. You know, it wouldn't be so tempting.
Jeepers.
And I didn't have no trouble this year.
Yeah,
but
but
I
now,
got-
now that you're telling them, they'll be looking
When I got in
for
the hayfield and I put it under load, it was missing like crazy.
Uh-huh.
So I stopped and I pulled all them plugs out and cleaned them. But I got a new set to go in there. But I think maybe there's a little gasket goes under that plug. That gasket may not be in there.
Oh, jeepers.
Some of them didn't have the gaskets under them.
Oh, jeepers.
But that's the right distributor. See, that pump will go right here. And this distributor turned up like this, it gives you more room than the one that comes straight out. The one that comes straight out is way back here almost to this. And if you notice, folks, I have put a smaller deal. You know, they're about that tall one on the regular M.
Oh,
But what it
yeah.
is $18 for that M filter.
Uh-huh.
It's $12 for a H filter. So I bought a H filter and stuck in it. And what I'm going to do,
You frugal person.
I'm going to do a video.
Why don't you take some of that frugalness and buy something for me?
No, I might. Hey, I'm going to pull these 4 bolts off.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to pull this whole deal off.
Yeah-huh.
I'll make me a flat metal plate in there and put 2 holes in it and tap them.
Yes'm.
And put oil lines on them. And I'm
Yes'm.
going to come right over here
Yes'm.
and build me a bracket that comes out. And I'm going to put a spin-on oil filter.
Are you going to hide your oil filter over
No,
there?
I'm going to take, on them FE Fords, there's aluminum piece bolts to the engine block. Oil filter screws on underneath it. It's square. I'm gonna take that aluminum piece,
Whatever you say,
and I'm
dear.
gonna make me a little piece of metal to bolt onto it. Drill it and tap it on the back for oil lines. I'm gonna run oil lines from here up there to that spin-on oil filter. And that way I can use a Ford Rotunda or a Walmart WF1 filter. I can use any kind of cheap spin-on oil filter.
How about some toilet paper?
I've got one that uses toilet paper.
I know.
Seriously.
Yeah, he does.
We'll do
people.
a video on that thing one of these days. The toilet paper oil filter.
Okay. Are
I've
you
used it.
going to be in the bathroom or outside?
No. Yeah,
What do you mean,
I
no,
bought
no,
that at
no?
auction for a couple of dollars. I put it on an old truck just because
It was different.
everybody was telling this and that about it. And after using it for a couple of years on that old truck,
Yeah.
I decided it does exactly what the manufacturer claims it does. The guy
What's that? Clogs up?
no,
Falls
it
apart?
don't eliminate your oil changes or nothing like that. But it's not a filter. It's an oil cleaner.
An oil
And it's a
cleaner.
bypass deal, and it only cleans a small portion of your oil.
Okay.
But it'll remove water.
Oh, wow.
But you got to you don't use regular toilet paper. You got to use the right kind of toilet paper.
Yeah, you got to use that where...
John Wayne toilet paper.
Yeah,
Rough
yeah.
and tough, and don't take no crap
Guff.
off anybody.
Guaranteed to remove your hide.
Yeah. You know, they call it John Wayne toilet paper using it. They sell it rather. It's called Fran's oil cleaner, and they sell them regular refills for that. That guy's daughter invented that, still alive.
Oh, wow.
But a lot of people used them on diesels back in the
A
day.
woman invented the toilet paper?
What?
A woman invented the toilet paper?
No, the guy who.
Oh, her daddy.
Still got the company.
Oh, her daddy invented
Her
it.
daddy, he's gone, but she's inherited the company, and she still sells that.
Oh,
You still
wowza.
buy 'em. But
Well, that is
anyway,
really cool. Hi, Mr. Cardinal. I hear ya.
we're just having fun playing with old tractors. You know, I don't really farm. I hobby farm. It's not homestead. It's not a hobby farm. It costs a hobby farmer is one of them deals. You spend more money growing what you grow. You could have took half that money and went to town and just bought whatever you have. You'll raise a pig and you'll procrastinate about butchering him, so you end up feeding him 3 times as much feed
Yeah,
as you would have
that's
if you
you.
butchered him when he first hit 220 pounds.
That's you.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just the way it works, you know.
Yeah, just like we
You
had
don't make
some,
no money hobby farming.
just like we had some rams we needed to sell, and he never got around to selling them.
But anyway, I ain't interested in buying any more tractors, because
Don't say
I
that.
don't have the funds.
You'll jinx yourself. Well, that's because you went and spent all that money.
I know it.
Now you got to sell.
Well, I still got some left. I ain't broke.
I
But
know.
I'm going to have to probably, before the winter's over, buy some more propane.
Yes.
You know,
and you got to
and
sell.
Something could
So
come
if
up.
there's anything you guys see, just come by and make us an offer.
You got to catch Debbie when Randy ain't home.
That's right. You got to catch me.
Anyway,
And Randall will make sure I'm not home or not able to come to the door.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, anyway, we love y'all, and I hope you're having a happy new year.
Yeah, and goodbye and good luck to you. I believe our 2025 is going to be real good.
I hope so. We're
Well,
starting
I
out
think
laughing.
things is going to get better. You know, I'm going to be optimistic. I see all these people, everything doom and gloom, and most of them doom and gloom things never happen. That's why Debbie's a worrier. I don't worry about nothing, because worrying about stuff.
Well, I don't worry as much as I do now that I'm old, because I'm old and I don't give a darn.
Well, that's what I said. You know, there's no use us worrying about a lot of stuff, because we're old. Our life's almost over. We really ain't got a dog in that hunt. You know, It's these generations
Well, I
coming up.
keep putting my dog in.
But anyway.
Anyway, thank y'all for watching, and y'all have the bestest of days. I think today's Tuesday.
Hump day.
No,
Thursday.
today's
Thursday day.
yeah, Thursday. Good.
Tomorrow's
How,
Friday.
wow, how did I lose some
Today's
time?
Thursday.
Yeah, today's Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep, I know that now. I get to thinking about it. It's Thursday.
Thursday.
Yep,
Tomorrow's
I
Friday.
goobered up, so it's Thursday. But anyway, y'all guys have a great day, and be sure and like and subscribe and comment below. And Randy likes your comments, but he just sometimes it takes him a little bit to get to
I
them.
just didn't get a chance to answer them.
Yeah, he was busy, which I don't know why. I keep telling him he's retarded.
Well,
You're retarded, mister. You ain't got nothing pressing except for cleaning up all that junk around here because I'm going to start pressing
I have
on you.
some of it, and I'm going to work on
No, you ain't cleaned up none of that right
it.
there.
Before,
I'm going to start pressing
after I
on
get
you.
that lift on that tractor, I'm going to use it to lift that stuff up and put it in truck cabs.
Okay, thank
Out
you.
of the way.
Thank you.
Out of the
Thank
weather.
you. I bet I can
I'll
hire.
take that old engine block right there and slather it with grease from one end to the other. Every little hole in it, I'll fill it with old axle grease.
I bet
and
I
that'll
can.
keep the dirt daubers out of
I
it.
bet I can hire somebody to come out here with a backhoe and fling it and clean the yard a lot quicker than you can. My buddy will do it for me. Oh, he's mad at me now because I talked about flinging his junk. Well, anyway, y'all have a great day. And if you want to know how to hurt the collector's feelings, talk about throwing his junk. There he is over there sulking. My man's a sulking. Well, anyway, thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a great day. And I'm sorry, Randy. Happy New Year to y'all.